How's it going? I'm here with another GM mode. We got the draft coming up, and you know what? This is the last year that we're going to do the GM mode because I only set it up for 10 years. So, I want to see if we can get anything out of our picks. So, if we go over to the draft picks there. Wow. Okay, I guess I already traded a bunch of firsts away. What I was thinking is I could try and get a piece that will make us just a slightly better team. That will give us the edge for the Stanley Cup next year. And I know that this could be considered cheating, but at the same time, I don't really care. I want to win the Stanley Cup with Jamie Benn and Tyler Seguin again. I think they really deserve it. So I want to try and get a talented player for little to nothing. Which, that's what these picks would do. So I had a couple people in mind, but at the same time, I don't know if I can remember who they even played for. You know, I can't remember, so I'll be right back when I can find him. Alright, so I found the guy. I forgot he played for LA, of course, and he's the guy who scored on us a lot, so I don't know how I forgot. But I was taking a look at him. He looks like he'd be the perfect fit for our second line, and that would bump Jason Dickinson down to the third. And I feel like he would be the best piece that we could add to our team that would give us a shot at the Cup for next year. So I wanted to propose this trade. I'm pretty sure it'll go through, but let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can add one more thing to it. We still got some first round picks. There we go. Just add that one in there too. There we go. Proposed trade. Ooh. Okay. So they don't want those first round picks. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look at free agency for when it comes time to get a guy, instead of trying to go through the trade, because I feel like that just takes too long, you know? So send to user pick and get this over and done with real quick. No, I don't even know why I'm bothering to make picks. None of these guys will see the NHL, at least from my point of view. Let's go with Malak here. There we go. Make pick. Two-way forward, bottom six potential. I like it. And I'm actually just going to simulate to the end of the draft here, because none of these guys are really going to make a difference to me. So, yeah. And I know that I've seen other people, when they get to the end of their GM modes, they'll actually, you know, like, take it seriously. But I'm not going to do that. There's no point in me really doing that. I need to go all out for this final year because I want to win the Stanley Cup again. I don't care that this would actually continue to go on. I want to win the Stanley Cup, and this is my last chance to do it. So I don't care how it gets done. I just want to do it. All right, so Tyler Seguin needs to be resigned. He's 32 years old. Oh my God, $9 million for 5 years. Is there any way we can sign him cheaper? You know what? You know how they give him like long contracts over their career? Well, I mean, he's earned this, so I mean, like I was just saying with the realism part of it, the 8 years wouldn't be real. 5 years would be more real. But I need to get him as cheap as possible. So if I do this, I could probably bump it down to like 7.5. There we go. That's faster. You know what? Let's go 7.4. I think that'll go through. Like he'll accept that. Dennis Yan. Oh my goodness. I want him as cheap as possible, and that's looking like 6 years. 9.4. Jesus Christ. Definitely worth it. Trying to think here. What's the lowest I could go and try and get him? I think 8.25. Yeah, that sounds about right. Actually, probably could have gone a bit lower. Luke Green. What's the lowest I can get him for? It's probably going to be the 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Oh, wow. God, he wants a lot of money, too. Jeez. He's a top 2 defenseman now. I guess that's a good part of it. You know, 6.850. I feel like that's right. Because that's over $1 million under what he's asking for. So, not exactly sure how close it'll be. But I think it'll go through. And just because of how little cap space I'm actually realizing that we have, I'm going to go ahead and advance a day and see what we got left. Accept. Ooh, okay, we got all those guys back. Who was left? Okay, so we got over $9 million. I like that. We shouldn't really have too many key guys that we have to sign. I mean, we got some depth players in Raquel. Ooh, Cools. Wow, he dropped. What the hell? His offensive stats seem the same. No, he must have dropped because he's a depth forward now, and during the season, I guarantee he was a third line scoring forward. So Cools dropped. I probably won't be re-signing him then. That's disappointing. Luke Glendening, I really don't think I'm going to re-sign. Man, he's still got those defensive stats though. Thinking about it. Raquel. Oh, no, he's dropped a bit. At least his defensive stats have. You know, I don't think I'm going to re-sign him. I'm going to look towards free agency. McEachern. You know, I could play this guy on the... Well, I know I got in between him and Cade Jensen. Cade Jensen, I thought did a really fantastic job, so he's kind of earned the spot on it. Yeah, I feel like that's right. 800K. Who else need? Malden. Who's this guy? He still needs more work in the minors. Hedecan. Again, good shot, but not fourth line. Not what I'm looking at. Budai. He's got good shot blocking. Still needs more conditioning in the minors. So I'm not going to re-sign Raquel. However, I am going to sign Glendening. I want to know what the cheapest I can get him for. 1 year, 1.2. Let me think. How low can I get him? Because I know you can bump it down just a certain amount. Can I go down? Now 1.05. That's just slightly less than what he earned last year. So Cools, I am not going to re-sign. McEachern, I'm going to resign. No, how cheap could I get him? Let me think for a second. 900K. Yeah, that should be right. Budai, if I can get him two-way contract. Yeah. Hedecan, same thing. I want to get these guys on two-way contracts so I don't have to really deal with their salaries messing up what I'm trying to do here. I'm not going to resign Sturback or Festerling. Oh, wow. Emlyn. 8. He's got elite potential. Jeez. Okay. Lander, I'm going to release. And I'm not going to sign any of those guys. Alright, so, oh, I didn't look at goalies. I make that mistake quite a bit, I feel like. All expiring and goaltenders. Cool Mala, his contract is up, but we still got Jake Allen as the backup. You're done growing, so I'm just gonna re-sign Parento. And yep, that should be it then. Alright, advance a day, and then I'm gonna check to see how much we have to spend. And everybody accepts. I'm gonna see how much we have to spend now. Okay, we got $7 million. That should be enough to get a key free agent. And before I can even see who's a free agent, gotta go to simulate up to free agency. I should have enough to get a key free agent, somebody that'll really help us. Okay. Austin Matthews. Wow. Oh my god. Only 87 overall. Wow. Guess he... Oh, you know, he's on Colorado. He's behind Grigorenko, Bleakley. I feel like there's another guy in there. McKinnon, he was behind him as well. There's a reason why he didn't develop. Colorado is the wrong place for Austin Matthews. That's terrible. Bugstad might be the best choice for us. Either that or Elias Lindholm. Yeah. Because I can afford him. And he's a pretty solid player overall. Good. He's decent offensively. He's got decent defense. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take a look real quick to make sure we don't need any defense. I don't really think we do, but I get this weird feeling saying that we do, so I of course gotta look. So I know we got rid of Raquel, so we're gonna be short on a center. Budai will probably be in the minors anyway. Left wingers, Glendening is probably gonna play as a center this year because we don't have Raquel. That will allow me to have some more flexibility on the wings, which signing Bugstad, he'd probably have to play on the wing. Right wingers. I didn't sign Raquel or Cools, so we're actually missing 2 players from last year's roster. And defense. Okay, yeah, we should be good for defense. I'm sure out of those 4, I can figure out who's going to play. So, alright, we got $7 million to sign a 4th line guy and Bugstad. So I'm thinking sign Bugstad for $6 million. I'll try my best to do that. And I'm going to go and look at the best players defensively. Here we go. Probably should look at forwards though. Noel, this guy. Nathan Noel. He's got really good defensive awareness. Wants just over $1 million. Or I could go with this guy who wants just under $1 million. No, I'd rather go with Noel. I'm gonna try and sign Noel. What's the cheapest you can get him for? 7 years. You know, I'm trying to put the cheapest team on the ice as possible. So, you know what? Yep. Yeah, I know it's cheating, kind of. Not really, but again, I'm trying to save some money here, so. And hopefully this will help us get him. There we go. Alright. Now let's simulate ahead a couple days and see if we get these guys. Go up to the 5th. Alright, so we got Nathan Noel. Oh, please tell me we got Bukestad. And we got him. Alright. So, alright, we got the pieces we want. And I think we're gonna this team's looking pretty good now. I'm gonna take another look real quickly at defense, just because I want to know if there's anybody we can get real cheap, because we got a $1.5 million available. If I can get somebody who's really good at defense for cheap, I'll do it. 7. Or okay, no, not cheap. How about Gattenby? How's his defense? Oh my god, he's got good defensive awareness, but his shot blocking and stick checking aren't so good. But you know what? I want to sign him just so we can have another guy to throw in the mix there. What about this guy, Andreas Englund? No, he's not as good. So Gattenby, I'm gonna sign this guy. 1 million, 1 year, sounds good. There we go. And how good is this Lalonde guy? Oh, okay, never mind. I think this guy is better. Oh, jeez. I want to get this guy instead. Oh, I really hope you sign first. God, I hope you sign first. Well, either guy that we get, I think will be good enough. Let's move ahead a little bit. Whoever signs first is basically going to sign with us, so. Alright, nobody's signing quite yet. Lalonde is signed with us, and we got Gattenby too, so we got a bunch of defensemen to add into the mix right now. Yep, I had my eye on you for a while, like 10 seconds. No, I won't regret this contract. I've had my eye on you for a while. There we go. Alright, so we got some free agents signed. I think we got a really good team, and we're going to have to wait until next time to get the season started, but until then, I'll see ya.